Hello everyone, and welcome back to the CentriCraft server. My name's Amradorn. I hope you're having a good day today. As you can see, I have a new skin. It still has a touch of the Fourth Doctor, but it's a little bit brighter, a little bit more robust. So I thought I'd give it a shot and see what I think. So far I like it. We'll see if it sticks around. I've been pretty busy since the last episode. I finished off the fish farm that you can see behind me, and the sound that you hear is the pigs in the house above me. Let me give you a quick tour here and show you what I've got going on. Okay, so we finished off the dock and we put this wall up here. I had originally planned on doing a bit of a cliff face here, but I thought this would probably end up being a retaining wall of some sort. So I went ahead and did that. I put in some mossy cobble, got some cobble in here, some andesite and some stone brick. This here is where a doorway is going to go for a future build. I haven't entirely decided what it is going to be, but there's mainly a connection here. If we take these 4 blocks out, there's a hallway that leads off over to where my nether portal is in my basement. So we got the fishing shack done here. We got it a little bit decorated. I put up a painting. Right now I'm just kind of using this area here for storage. Not much going on there. Then when we go up these stairs, past the chicken coop, we have this building, which is essentially the second floor of the fishing shack. And inside is our pigs. Yes, this is the home of the piglets. I've got quite a few here. The glass is to give some light to our fishing farm down below. When I first put the pigs in here, I had this ladder going all the way to the floor, not realizing that pigs can climb ladders and fall off and kill themselves. I was down to 3 before I realized what was going on. Fortunately, I've been breeding them back up. So yes, this is the piglets. This is their home. There is a bit of an attic, but I'm not really using it. It's just kind of open right now. There's some torches up there to keep it lit. Next door is another house that I've just recently built. It kind of follows the same pattern as that one. And you'll notice I've been planting a lot of trees around here. Some of these might stay, some of these might not. Not really sure as of yet. Also, I put some armor on my horse and I named him Elmore. I dyed some leather red and I put a saddle on him. It looks pretty good. Getting back over here to this house. This is the home of my sheep, which seem to have eaten all the grass. We will have to figure out what's going on there. Because the idea was that... So I have this open under here so that the grass can come up and fill this. But we'll have to double check and see what's going on there. Sheep may be eating it up too fast. I don't know. Or maybe I don't have it set quite right on there. I'll have to dig into that and take a look. Quite literally. Again, there is a small attic on there, but it's really not being used. It's just got some torches and stuff up there for lighting. But those are the 2 new buildings that I've added to my area. Oh, there's something else I should show you. Let's go downstairs here. Flip that lever. Close that latch back up. We come down here. Close those up. And we have some villagers. And we've essentially created a village down here. We've even got iron golems spawning. I had to put an iron door here to prevent them from going out into the nether portal. I even had to move it back a little bit. But yeah, we've got some okay trades. Nothing spectacular. Silk Touch, Lug of the Sea. I don't know if he'll get anything else. He is an expert right now. Aw, thank you for the flower, man. But this is our village. Sort of. It's the start of one. Eventually, I'm probably going to bring these villagers up top and kind of spread them out. There is a pillager around here somewhere. I'm trying to avoid him. But that is what we have done. Our next project, what we're going to be working on today, one of two, is we are going to take these white blocks of wool here, and we are going to turn them into towers that make up the gates. That also means that we're going to have to make this pen here for our cows quite a bit smaller, because this wants to take into that. And now the cows will eventually get their own house, just like the sheep and the pigs did. Just haven't got it done yet, so we'll get that. Now these towers are going to be the gates to basically my castle. So when you come across the bridge, these gates, these towers will be the first thing you see, and there'll be a gate here. But they're also going to be useful. In this one over here, I'm going to put a cactus tower. So we've got a farm generating cactus, and then over here we're going to do a bamboo farm. Now, this will then feed into an area below here that will actually be filled with some furnaces. So the bamboo will go down into the furnaces for fuel. The cactus will go down into the furnaces to be cooked into cactus green. And the furnaces will store some XP that I will occasionally go down and use to fix my tools and stuff and to get levels with once I have them all built. So that's kind of the plan for today's build, is to get these towers started. We're probably not going to finish them, but we'll get them started. The other thing I want to kind of work on today is I want to take this path and go all the way over towards spawn, and just connect myself to the rest of the world that's going on over here. So that's also going to be what we're working on today. We got these trees. We may have to do some stuff with these trees. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll see what's going on. So let me gather some materials, and I'll be back to get started on the towers. Okay, I've gathered up my supplies, and I have changed out the wool for stone brick. I've got that all set up here. I've got it set up over here on this side as well. Now I've left this area grass because this is going to be where the bamboo farm is. Now for right now, the bamboo farm is going to be a manual farm. So we'll come in, we'll take our hatchet, and we'll cut all the bamboo down and put it in a chest, which will feed into the stuff below. Now, the cactus farm will be somewhat automatic. It will, it'll grow up, pop off, come down into water stream, and then flow down to a chest, which will then feed the furnaces and stuff underneath. So let's work on the cactus farm first. Let's go ahead and put our wall in. We got our doorway over here. We are going to want to put in a stop for the water stream, and I think I'm going to do that in glass. We'll put our chest right here. So if we wanted to, we could just open the door and pull some stuff out of there. We're going to need a string of hoppers right here. So those will flow into the chest. There we go. Yep, okay. so that'll block the water. Now we need our water buckets. Put some of this stuff in here that we don't need. We need that. And we need that. There we go. So the water flows down and covers these hoppers, so anything that pops off should come down and end up here. Let's go ahead and put one more wall up here. And we'll decorate this so that it doesn't look so bland from the outside. Oh, I do want glass there. Because when I come in here, I want to be able to see what's going on. There we go. And we will throw up some dirt here so we can climb up. Alright, so the next thing I want is some slabs, because we want to plan out where all of our cactus are going to be. So I'm going to make some cobblestone slabs, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so this is our initial cactus pattern. Let me go get some more cactus. Get that on there. And we'll go around and collect cactus from the ones that we do have growing around. Because I'm not planning on having cactus actually around the outside of the tower after this. It was really just to get some growing and have it around. Oops. Would help if I didn't sink into the water while I'm grabbing the cactus. There's some more clay. We're going to want that later. Alright, so we got that picked up. And now we put the cactus on here. There we go. So that is the start of a cactus tower. Now I need some string. What did I do with my string? There's some string. And we need to put string in between our cactus and okay, so we need that, so we need that. We need a piece of string in there. Okay, so now we should be able to put sand on top of our string. Okay, so I know that string is there. Whoops. That's not what I want. There we go. And on top of there. And on top of there. And on top of here as well. And one in the middle. Okay. We are going to have to take this tree down. And this is the basics of a cactus tower. So then we put cactus up on top of this, and we go up as high as we decide that we feel is appropriate. I think I'm going to go 3 high. That's going to make the tower pretty tall. But I'm going to do that for this, and then that will basically determine the heights that I do the bamboo farm. So let me get that completed, and I will be back in a minute. Okay, there we have it. That is our cactus tower. It is 3 layers tall. Now, I could go up as high as I really wanted to, but I don't feel like that I really need to. I think 3 high is going to be just plenty for this. I'm hoping that there's enough room there that they all, like, fall down appropriately. We'll see. I fell down fairly easily. So we're going to let this run for a little bit and see how it works. We are going to go ahead and put the rest of the stone walls around it. But that is our tower. I'm going to go ahead and finish building off the walls and the glass window and test it out, and I'll be back. So there is our cactus tower, and it is working as expected. We are getting a little bit of cactus. Not as much as I would like, but we are getting some. I'm suspecting that there's probably a little bit of holdup in there. I think maybe I shouldn't have done that middle one. I'm not really sure. We'll see. We'll check the output over the next few days and see if I need to make some changes to the tower. But for right now, I think we're going to leave it as is. We have gone ahead and planted a bunch of bamboo over here. We will get this tower built so it is the same height as that one. And then we need to pretty it up because obviously we don't want these stone blocks basically sitting here. We want them to look like actual guard towers for the gates here. But we're going to do that off camera. I think the next thing we're going to work on is the road that goes to spawn. So I need to do a little bit of terraforming with this hill, and then I'm going to clear a path that takes me all the way to spawn. I'm going to do that, and then I will be back. I still have some terraforming to do. There's this big hole down here that is a cave system that's here. So I need to kind of clean this up. This is the way my hill is going to be here on this side, and this is the way it's going to be on this side. So we're still going to have a hill here, but it's going to be a little bit... so we've essentially built a pass through that hill. So let me go ahead and get this finished, and then we can work on the pass itself, and I'll be back. The hills are done, and it's time for us to make our path. Let's see here. We're going to want to make sure that we got some cobblestone. I want some andesite, and I want some mossy cobble. We can get rid of most of the dirt. Only want a little bit of that. We can get rid of this stuff here, I think. Let's go ahead and keep a set of sticks on us. Dirt, cobble. Andesite. We want some andesite. There's that. We want some gravel. And let's go ahead and put a little bit of andesite in there. What else we got over here? We'll go ahead with a few stone bricks. And I want mossy cobble, which means that I need some still trying to figure out how to get that grass to come inside here where I want it to. Alright, so for the mossy cobble, I'm gonna need some shears to get some of the vines hanging down here. I know I've got some iron here somewhere. I'm gonna have to start building a storage system fairly soon. Let's get that cooked up. We can pull that stone out of there and put in some more cobble. Alright, so we need 2 iron to make shears. Alright, so there's that. Some shears. Alright, so let's grab us some vines. Don't want to get rid of all the vines. So we want some more to grow. There we go. That ought to be enough for now. Alright, so let's make us some mossy cobble. I'm going to go ahead and turn that into mossy cobble slabs. Get a little bit more cobble. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Alright, so 4. Alright, so that's kind of how we're going to do the path. I do want quite a bit of cobble in here. So I want it to look like it's been used quite a bit. Put some andesite in here. And we're just gonna sprinkle this palette around. Some stone bricks. Get a little bit. Whoops, not down there. A little bit of mossy cobble. And we will throw in some path blocks. Let's see. Andesite. Oh, gravel. That's what we haven't done yet. Gravel. There we go. Throw in a few more path blocks out here on the sides. Oh, need another shovel. So that's kind of what our path is going to look like all the way towards spawn. It's going to take us a little while to do that. I'm going to do that pretty much off camera. But we are pretty close to out of time for this episode, so I am going to call it here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit the like button down below. It does help the channel. If you'd like to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, guys, my name has been Amradorn. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you. Goodbye.